Good evening, guys. What's up? Quickly wanted to give my thoughts on Bitcoin. Yeah, it's been 2 days since I've uploaded my thoughts, and I think I have quite some things to talk about. We'll try to keep it as short as possible and just to the point. So let's get right into it. So Bitcoin, this weekly range from low to high, talking about that one for ages. I said as soon as we manage to reclaim, so in this area here, right? As soon as we manage to reclaim the area, the range low, that's long, and then I target higher towards here and here, okay? And potentially, obviously, even towards this high, and then our weekly range high. That happened. I tried shorting here, okay, because that was supply, and that weekly range low resistance from underneath. So clean short, got invalidated, smashed through, and then once we closed strong above here, I bought spot and flipped bias to long, and an instantly nice reaction from those candles. Now we're trading against our weekly range mean, range EQ, mid-range, whatever you want to call it, which is resistance. If you take a look at this high, you can see we SFP'd on the lower time frames. SFP'd it quite a lot of times in there and got rejected right now. So yeah, what am I watching next, right? Obviously, everyone now claiming that they shorted the highs, but I don't know. I feel like shorting here is a little bit too easy. I wouldn't feel comfortable in shorts, to be honest. Why? Because this move here, right, is the first really, well, pretty bullish move with clean invalidation for bulls that we've seen in quite some months, actually. Okay, so you could also argue that this was bearish market structure, obviously, lower highs, and then that flipped. So lower low, lower low, lower low, and then lower high, higher low, higher high. Okay, so as long as we hold above the range low area, so weekly range low, which lines up with the range high area from this consolidation, this here, okay, boom, boom. As long as that area holds on the retest, we should be good to go, okay? We should be good for higher, and I'm targeting 25K. And now the question is, are we gonna get an entry or a retest of those levels? I personally don't think we retrace this low just to then go for range high. I think if we're about to go for range highs, that we either range here for a while, maybe sweep some lows, but front run this area, and then go for the high, or we just do something like this, reclaim, and just instantly continue to go up. If we do retest this area, I'd feel more concerned that we just smash through and do something like this, although I don't see that happening as well. I personally think dips are for buying here on the higher time frames, and I don't see 12K happening anytime soon. I've already explained why. I think many people are saying the majority is looking for higher, but I think the majority is now used to just shorting every up move, and that they're gonna have a hard time just blindly shorting every pump, and gonna get stopped out over and over again. Also, if you check the interactions on bearish posts, they're way higher than interactions on bullish posts. Well, from back here, obviously, and that's pretty normal since we've been trending down for ages. So people, the normies, as we say it, finally understand that you can also short this market. But yeah, we'll have to see. So let's take a look at some lower time frame plans, what I'm watching. I think if we, well, right now, our weekly mid-range is a line in the sand. If we manage to close on 4 hours above here, I think we don't stop and continue at least towards this 22.8k high. Okay, that's a main target for Bitcoin for me. Why? Because we have this supply resting slightly above. If we're above this, well, then I think we go all the way to 27, 28, maybe even higher towards 30k. Okay, but until then, this is my target for Bitcoin. Whether it being from reclaiming this mid-range or just chopping a little more, getting another sweep of the highs, of the lows. If we do so, right, clean sweep and reclaim, that's your long entry, risk defined, target these highs, and then the key level up there. If not, we do this, okay, so close some 4 hours above there, risk there, target up there, then your risk reward is not that good, but maybe look for some lower time frame entries, some hourly SFPs like this, and then you can tighten up that risk reward, tighten up that stop towards somewhere around here, for example, and then still get a nice trade on the long side. Okay, so yeah, that's just me. I think you don't short this, but yeah, obviously everyone his own thing. My next target for Bitcoin is 22.8. As I have also said, quite a lot of alts broke up. So if we get another downside move of Bitcoin, do something like this tomorrow, and those alts do that as well, could offer some nice long entries as well. So currently I'm flat on trades for Bitcoin. Oh yeah, I'll talk in a second about that long I entered earlier, give my thought process on that. But so yeah, I'm flat on trades right now. I'm just in spot Bitcoin from down here, from 16k, and then yeah, the rest is from higher. But I bought spot Bitcoin, as I said, down here. So that's only thing I'm in right now. Spot Bitcoin, spot ETH, and flat on trades. Okay, so now quick reasoning for that long that I posted earlier was something like this, right? And I was targeting up there. Entry was slightly higher, I think, something like this. Why? Well, as I said, I already gave all the reasons why I'm bullish here and targeting higher. And along with that, what you very often get after moves like this, right, is you consolidate, make a high, sweep the high, see no follow through to the downside, sweep the high again, no follow through to the downside, sweep the high, no follow through to the downside. And while doing that, you move upwards, right? And then you just accelerate to the upside and break out significantly. Okay, so that's what I thought was going to happen here. Unfortunately, this wicked me out. But I definitely could still see this happening, okay? A reclaim of this and then just accelerate to the upside. But as I said, SFPs, right? Everyone's talking about them. A bearish SFP without follow through is actually bullish, and a bullish SFP without any follow through to the upside is actually bearish. So yeah, just something to keep in mind when price sweeps the highs and doesn't see any follow through. You very often get that upward channel and then just accelerates to the upside, leaving everyone who shorted here behind. Stop them out. Don't give an entry to the people waiting for the retest. That's what I thought was going to happen. Obviously, I got stopped out on the wick. That's fine. Risk wasn't that high. I'm not re-entering personally. But yeah, just so you know my thought process there, right? Let me see actually if I can find an example of maybe somewhere around here, right? Yeah, I mean, this is kind of something like this, right? I mean, it's slightly different, but as you get the idea, right? So sweep, then people shorting in an upwards channel, and then you just break out and accelerate to the upside. Same here, right? SFP, boom, retest, no follow through, instead sweep some lows, accelerate to the upside. Exact same here. Okay, but yeah, you get the idea, right? So that's why I longed, got stopped out. That's fine. Let's see what we get. I'm targeting higher. Okay, what would invalidate all bullishness below here? Do I see that happening? No. If we're about to dump, I could see something like this, right? To get everyone bearish again, and then bounce from there and go for the highs. Definitely could see something like that. But yeah, down from here and straight to new lows, yeah, that's unlikely. What I would say then is more likely is that we just build up a new range in between this and this. So in the lower parts of our weekly range, maybe even slightly higher. So between here and here. So what will the place be then? Look for longs around here and shorts around there. Okay, and obviously I prefer longing. Okay, so ideally looking for longs. All right, so hope that's clear. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, please, guys, if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks to PrimeXBT for sponsoring these videos. Link is in the description. Promo code to get up to $7,000 in bonus. So yeah, have a good one. Peace.